This is my Pixellab, as you can see. So now this is the one I did from Pixellab before I edited, and the page was 3,400 by 3,000. So this was exactly the page. So let me just keep this one side, and I use a background of a white background. Yep, this is sharp and this is complete. Now this is the first step to this design. So I'm going to be going through this step by step. Please just follow me. So the first thing I'm going to go on is to insert the pictures. Yep, so this is the first picture, this, and I'm going to increase this, but let me just make this white and black. I'll just work on this. Now this hue, we use hue actually to change color. We're going to change color for either the shade color, just like that, but I'm just going to use this to just blend. I'll just make this pure white and black. Let me increase saturation. Yeah, so I think this is okay. So same thing I do for this. Let's reduce this, increase the brightness a little, increase the saturation. Oh no, let me reduce brightness. Yeah, same thing I do for this. Reduce this, increase saturation. Yeah, reduce this. No, let me just increase this a little. Yep, so and that's it. So I think let me keep this and this here and this, and this should be here. Wait, I think I should go up again. This should be here. This should be here. And this would be here. Let me check the flyer and see what I did. I'm just looking for something accurate, so I'll just get the exact thing I did on the flyer. Oh, alright. No, there's nothing about concept creation in Pixellab. We just create, and when I created this flyer, I didn't do it with the mindset of I was just trying to find concepts. I was just looking for something to do, to design. So I was finding a concept why this came. So I think it should be okay. So I think I should put this here. This should be okay. This should be okay. This should increase this. Then this, yeah, possibly is going to increase this. Am I correct? Okay, so even if it's not going to be the same, but I think I should just do something, at least something like that, because the design can't just be the same. So what I will just do is I will just group this together, 1, 2, 3. Then this one is to merge this one here. Please, I don't know if you can see it. This one here is to merge. Oh my god. So I just click them. Are you sure you want to merge or that? Know that you cannot unmerge except you go back. So I've merged these objects together. I can now reduce it. As you can see, please don't mind me, just in case they are not the same. So the second thing I do is to insert the shape. I come to gradient. This is my gradient. What will I do to this now? I can select any of all these gradients. Just come to this plus icon. This one so. So what I just do here is this black here. Click on this black. Touch this one. Then you touch. Okay. So let me move this one. Touch this one. Then you touch this one. Are you seeing it? Touch this one. Then you touch this one. It's clear, abi? I touch this. I touch here. This one, it means you are removing background. I just remove this thing like this. I have to do it like this because I know many will still come and ask me. Now you can see that I just have background on one, I don't have the other. So I just do it like this because it's here. So this thing just be like this. And okay, you can see the result I have. It's not like the one I did, but at least you can see the kind of result I have. So let me reduce the opacity now because it's too much here. So I can now increase this thing here. Copy, take down, copy, take down. I can do it like this, and I can also come to this shape, cycle, reduce this, increase the opacity, increase the blur radius, increase the stroke width, reduce this, okay this, come to color, add white, or you can just add white from there. I can just add this blur radius to just make it more like the blur features more like that, not like nothing. I don't really have the words to use that as well. Okay, so and I think we are good to go. Yes, we might be good to go. There go. I don't want to speak English. Okay, now so what's the next thing now? I think the next thing is the write-up. Just came here. I think I should have the write-up. Yep, I have the write-up. So I just insert the write-up. Now this thing is not aligned. Let me take it. Though when I did this design, I didn't follow graphic design principles like that. I just did it as just a simple flyer design, just like that. And yeah, you understand, just understand it like that. So I come to font, Montserrat. My Montserrat should be here now. Montserrat is always here. So, and good, this is it. So all the font I use. What was the font I used? Okay, black. So what I did was I copied it. I came here. I used align. Yeah, I came here. Then I just come back here. Use the blue color. You can see here. This was exactly what I did. There was no magic. There was nothing. So now you can see this. I know many of you are already saying, yeah, I can do this. This is not really hard. It's simple. I know this is simple, but if you can, just let me finish. So you're going to see how I did some magic. Not really magic. The thing is not. I don't like doing this as if I did something special. There was literally nothing special here. So okay, what did I do again? Okay, sorry. So I think I have to just leave this thing like this. It's looking better now, my eyes. So what did I do again? Copy this. then I just use the name. I don't understand my keyboard. I think it should be wait, I hope this name is correct. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, it's correct. I was already doubting. Okay, so did it like this. Oh, let me just turn the color to black. The color is now blacky. Okay, now it's black. Now I just take this down and this is it. This is it. So what did I do next? Copy this and I wrote. Sorry, I have to just be looking this because I don't really have the thing of art. The one thing about creativity is when you do it. Evangelist. So I have to just go back. Evangelist. C. President. CMO. Okay. Yep. I think this should be brilliant. Okay, so I think this is okay. This is okay now. Yep. So this is okay. I should make this thing to center. Oh, this is never center. Okay, so now the next thing to do is I go over. I added our shape. Come to shape, and it was cycle. It came to cycle. I reduced the opacity of this. Come to stroke. I added my stroke. Stroke was blue, so I added the blue stroke. It was big. I had to add it here. Add this other one here. Am I correct? Okay. I think another kind of something is here. So please just bear with me, just in case it's not the same. I always like the work to just be like perfect. I love perfect things. Even if you can't be perfect, just strive to be. Okay. Then I think this was white. And the stroke width was blue. Yes, I can remember that one. So I have to reduce this. This is one thing I don't like while working with this. I don't like to stretch objects. It just makes your work look somehow. So I have to use this and then reduce the opacity also of this. Yeah, cool. So and the what did I add there? 11th January. What was what I added? Oh, was that not what I added? That was it. I come to spacing. Please, this line spacing is something that you must not leave. It should be your best friend. And please, when you are doing this, just you see how the write-up is very, very tiny. I had to intentionally do this video. I don't want to send you the one I did before. especially the one I did for the last class. That one is too simple to do. I don't want to send that one. And there was another one I also recorded. I don't want to send you. I thought since I did more effects on this flyer, to just do this one and send it to you. Please follow the steps. If possible, do exactly what you see. I say do exactly what you see most times, not because I just want to just give you something. I don't want you to be creative or something like that. No, I just want you to replicate what you see. That's just the meaning. I just want you to give me the best. That is it. That's just all. So I'll come up with the happy birthday here, because there's no happy birthday now. Happy birthday. Seeing this kind of flyer, at least you should know this is a birthday flyer. It's possible not to know because it's not announced. An anniversary flyer can also be like this. Birthday flyer can also be like this. So copy that and also bring that here. Happy birthday to you. And this is it. Happy birthday. So don't worry, it's not the same thing with the former one, so just leave it like that. So I think this is okay now. There's balance, Abi. I think the only place I don't have balance now, the only place of which you can see is here, and at least here there's no balance there, of which I can just, that's why I added something like a crown to it. Something like a crown. So let me insert that crown again. Let me insert that crown there. So what did I do? I just come to erase color. This is my color picker. This one, so this color picker. I don't want to pick white. I want the black to be removed. Okay. Now you see, I increase the tolerance. Okay. Then I come to color. Add color. This is how I do it. This is how I do it always. So just in case you are seeing, you're always seeing all the ones I do. This is why I do it too. I don't have any secret or any magic again. So copy, increase this, and for this crown, this crown creates a balance for the image. This crown, it creates a balance for the image. Now you can see that there's a balance around this place. There's a balance here. Are you seeing it? But this place is not balanced. So I think that was a mistake I made on the flyer. But even without being a graphic designer, you don't know it. But it's better if the design is like this. You can see. But there's a balance here. It was because I reserved here. I wanted to add something on this side. I wanted to add pictures here, just like that. But I discovered it's going to disturb the balance here. And yes, it's going to disturb the balance here because I added something here, but there's nothing here. So if I put something here, I don't want to put something here again because there's a crown here and there's something here. So it's going to disturb this. Please, this one is not compulsory. That's why you practice to know all these things. It just to create something. This one is never something I learned from graphic design principles. I just learned it from common sense. If I say common sense now, some people would think I'm trying to say it. You just learn it from. I don't want too many icons to be on the design. So we are done. I just come here and I save it. PNG. I come to Ultra. Please always save your designs on Ultra. Always save your designs on Ultra. This one app that please you must not toy with. I come to my Picsart and first thing you do, these are lens flare. You just come here. I can add this one, but these ones I use them to color grade my design sometimes. I don't normally add, like now if I want to add this now, you can see it creates a very sharp image. It gives you something really sharp. But I don't really like. I can even change the hue here. I can change the color. I can use this same blue to create something good. See this? You see this? But this is not what I want to use. You come to add photo. Let me added this and added this and added this. So these are the things. I think I did not add this one, but I added this and I added this. But let me add this one for the sake of this tutorial. So for this, just come here, come to blend. This is your blend. I don't know how to say this again. This one is your blend. This screen, this multiply, this darken, this lighting, overlay, this add. We don't use this one. Overlay is not what we use. Lighting, we use this for different things. As times goes on, I can show you what we use multiply for. We use them for some kind of mock-up. We use multiply. But for screen, the effect of your screen is just screen. The effect of your blend screen is to remove all the dark spots on this light. Anything dark. Let me use adjust. Let me increase the contrast of this light, and you see it. You can see this blend remove the dark spots on the light. You can see there's nothing like dark. There's nothing dark here again. So what am I going to do? I just come and add this here. That's just what I did. That was all I did. So let me reduce the hue. The hue is just to change the color. I can make this blue, I can make this, but please don't overdo, I beg. This is it. I just want to make this at least a little bit reddish, just to show that it's kind of sunny or something like that. So I take it here, but it's looking too sharp. What will I do? I come to effects. This is my effects. The blur, I increase the blur. You can see, just to make it, I don't want it to be too sharp. It's looking too sharp. Now you can see it's looking very good now. So I can reduce it, increase it, and let me just reduce this. Now you can see that this is really brilliant. So for this, same thing I do. Wait, let me just increase the contrast of this. I want this thing to be very sharp. Then blend. Yep. So you can see this. So it's not going to display much because I didn't even have I forgot to add a background though. I didn't even add any background to this. So I can just put this here somewhere. Yeah. Same thing I did for this. Let me just increase the contrast so this thing will be very sharp. And the blend, screen it, increase it very well. And this is it. These are this half. So I duplicate this. I bring this again. Bring this down. I duplicate again. I bring this here. Just like that. Now these are your add lights. Now I'm just adding too many lights too, not because I'm supposed to. This is before, this be after. So I added something. My god, this video is really long. So this is it. I want to add, okay, first of all let me add this picture on this. I think I added the picture here. Okay, no, it was this I added here. So what will I do now? I can just go ahead. This is my eraser tool. Please, at this junction now, be very serious with this video. Now this is my eraser tool. This is what I use. this is what I use. Now I just come here. This is what I use to remove the hardness of pictures. Come here and I want to do this one. So, you can see. I don't know if you see what I'm doing. This is what I use. You can see, but this is not how I want to do this. So I want to know exactly where to put this. Since I want to know exactly where to put this, I just come to my screen. I screen this, come to blend. I screen this. I'll just know where to. And so I can just turn this one. Yes. Yes, I screen this. So I can just even increase it. Come to my eraser, reduce the hardness, increase this a little. And you can see, I'm just, let me see this and you see it. Now, this one is for this. Same thing I did there. I just will do here. I can just increase this, screen this, blend, screen this. You can see. Come to my hardness and the size. I reduce this. I cleanse this one, this side, because I don't want this thing to disturb the graphic. And okay, those two are okay. So the next thing I do now is this is the building. I can also screen this. No, I don't need to screen this. I can use multiply for this. Multiply is good on this. See, you can just do this once without using multiply or anything, but I'm just using it for this, for the essence of this video, because I want you to just understand this blend part. So what will I do now? I just come to this. See, this is the hardness. This is the eraser. If I erase this thing like this, you see, it's not sharp. Go back. If I erase this thing and I reduce the opacity like this, it's still not sharp. Go back. Now, but if I reduce the hardness, you can see. You can see it's not. This thing is going. It's fading. Is that fading effect we are looking for? The fading effect is on Photoshop, but it's not on Pixellab. So that's why we are using Picsart to do that. You can see the fading. Those sharp objects, they are taboos on design. All these sharp objects you're seeing, this sharp edge, we don't use them in graphic design. So anywhere you see sharp object, just know that person is a taboo. Just quote me anywhere, that person is just a taboo in graphic design. No, I mean it's prohibited actually in graphic design. So you look for a way to, if I increase the sharp and I just do this like this, you see there's still a sharp object, a sharp edge. So I just reduce this, so like this, and I cleanse. You can see there's nothing sharp here again. You can see this. You can see this. Clean this thing. Clean this thing from the body of this thing. That is it. So I can reduce the opacity of the cleansing, because I don't want this thing to be too. I don't want everything to just go. At least this more bleed in the show. So, but this side is affected. So let me restore small here. Yes, because it's affecting the shades. So let me reduce the opacity and erase small here. So you can see, it is good or not. Now this is the city, and the sun is coming from here, and I've already added sun to the face. So the sun is coming from here. Let me just put this one on this side. Oh my, you can see, I think it's because I use screen. So since I added sun here, let me just do it like this. I'll just come to the eraser. So what will I do? Okay, I think I can even just screen this. Let me screen this. No, multiply. Then no. It's not, let me just use the normal. So let me reduce the hardness. Now you know how to remove the edge. Now first of all, remove this edge. We don't need sharp edges in design. That's the first thing you do. Remove the sharp edge before you adjust. Remove the sharp edge. You can see. So, and remove the sharp edge from the body. Then you can now reduce the opacity of this. Increase the size of the eraser. Reduce the opacity. Clean till you get the desired result. Till you get your desired result. Just clean till you get your desired result. Is it visible? So now, I think this is okay. Now you can see that this is just, so for this I can just copy. Oh, okay. Now this is okay. This is okay. So, but I can add these lens frames to further brighten it. I just increase it. Keep increasing it. Increase it. Take it to the top. Increase it. I'll just use red. Let me reduce the opacity. Yeah, you can see. But that one does not really have any effect. So the next thing to do is just to see. There's no need to add down process one-on-one on how my designs are done. So I come to this place again, and then boom. This is it. Now this is it. This is my edit, my light. There's already much light on the design. So let me just reduce it a little. Let me add my contrast, highlights, increase a little shadow. I reduce my shadows small. Lights, add lights, blacks. This thing, there's no law in doing this. You just have to. This is the color. This is where we found color grading from. I just found the color. Now it's not on winter. This one speaks of cold. This one speaks of hot. So you are already seeing something like a sun on the flyer. So what I will just add a touch of heat on it. You can see it. Then tint this heat either to the left or to the right. But I think I'll tint this to the right because there is a sign of progress there. Then I'll increase the vibrance. The vibrance means to increase the saturation of that color, just that color, while the saturation is increasing all the color in the design. You can see all the color that appears in the design. So we don't need saturation. In fact, let me even reduce saturation. You see, my saturation is -9. Please don't increase saturation on your designs. I beg. I'll continue to beg you. So texture is important to increase texture to see it to be very, very clear. Clarity, me, I don't use clarity, so I don't know, but it depends on you. But most people like to use clarity. It depends. Sometimes I just add a little on clarity, but on a design like this I don't just use clarity. So this is my favorite. I add this because it brings out the real design of this. So for this vignette, since if it's a dark design, I add this. Since this one is light, I just add something like this. So just like this, just like that. Grain, this is where the grain comes from. The people are saying that, oh, this one. You can see those small rashes, those small things. Let me reduce it. Are you seeing anything? Let me increase it. Are you seeing it? Let me increase the size. Are you seeing it? It's too much. So let me reduce it. Are you seeing it now? The roughness, let me increase the roughness. Are you seeing how rough this design is now? Let me reduce the roughness. Are you seeing it now? So this is how it is. So I think the roughness is okay like this. So this is the grain that people are saying, how did you add all those noise, all those things? This is that's just it. So you come to detail, increase this sharpening. This is the essence of this design. I always increase the sharpening. The quality will be so high. This is it. So the noise, there's no need for noise, so just leave all these ones. Just come here, tap, save on your gallery, and that's it. So that's it for this design. You can see that you can see the before. I can show you the before and after. So this is the design. You can see the before on Picsart. You can see the after. See the before, you can see the after. So that is it on Pixellab, Picsart.